Shut up and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin here. Festa 67's workshop. And yeah, it's the legend that is the Dave. How are you, mate? How you diddling?
I've been. Hang on a minute.
Oh, I couldn't. All right, then, mate, you got that, have you?
I've got rid of it now. No, I'm fine. It's just been incredibly busy at model making towers this morning.
I know, bless you.
Trying to do too many things at once and trying this multitasking lark and failing badly.
Yeah, we're adults and blokes, and it don't work well for us, does it?
There's only one way it's going to go.
Yeah, badly. I'll have a quick look and see even. God, we're doing well here. Who's in the chat, folks? Let's have a look. We got Sprue and Glue in saying, sorry I can't be here today. I'll watch the rerun. No worries, David. Not a problem, mate. You know
Hello,
where we are.
Sprue on the rerun.
Absolutely, yeah. Rerun time. All right, Dave. How's your day been, mate? Yeah, this is the rerun. Scale Model Minjas in says, morning all, hope you're all well. Hello, Ross, how you doing, geese?
Hello, Ross.
Panzer Cat, it's getting infectious now. Panzer Cat's in saying, Festa Hugs, Model Maker Dave Hugs, and Iron by Sprue. Go.
Hello, Panzer.
Almut Nichols in. He says, afternoon, chaps. Tracy and I are within the realm. Go. Panzer Cat saying to me, are the paper clips ready? Yes, mate. I found my infamous missing paper clips. Yes. April is in saying, afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hello, April and Ivy May. If Ivy May's there, hope you're both doing all right. Big huggies to Ivy May issued. Panzer Cat's in saying hi to April. Saying hello to April and Atal, and all saying hello to each other. Model Maker Dave's workshop's in. Dave saying hello, everyone.
Hello, Dave.
Familiar name.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Crochet is in. Says, afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday brunch time. Bench's diamond art for both of us. And belly will be salmon and potatoes with peas. And drink and coffee pudding, Dave. Coffee pudding. Oh, handsome, mate. Al says, we're all coughing, but we're improving. Yeah, you've been a bit poorly bad, mate, ain't you?
Yeah.
James is in at JC Bricks and Builds. Says, afternoon, Colin, Dave, everyone in chat. Festa Hugs, Dave Hugs, big hugs and kisses to everyone from Shania and Alicia. Big huggage is issued to Shania and Alicia. Big hugs.
Hello, Alicia.
Well. Hope you're doing all right, my ladies. It's James saying hello to Panzer. James says, quick question for Sprue when he watches the rerun. How's your muncher doing? Oh, well, right. I'm getting worried now.
I'm kind of not really sure how I should respond to that one.
Kevin is in. Kevin Stevens says, good afternoon all. Hope everyone is bright and breezy like Jackie is today. Oh, is she breezy, Kevin? Is that what you're saying?
Oh dear. Oh, it wasn't the cheesy balls again, was it?
Yeah, she's been having her cheesy balls. Happy days. Let's put chat over there. That's chat caught up with for now. Dave. First important and most important question. How's model making mum doing, mate?
Model making mum is very good.
Good.
I've had to book my weekly phone call to make sure I get scheduled in.
Oh, really? Have we got a bit of a schedule going, is she? Gallivanting again.
Gallivanting near enough every day next week.
Oh, is she? Oh, I'll cut her in a gallivantingness, eh?
I know. You know,
No.
it's like, oh, can I put my phone call in? And you see us flipping through the diary and say, well, I don't know if I've got time.
And also, how's your week been, mate?
It's been busy.
Yeah, a bit of a challenge, yeah.
Dave might have got his own back on those that had downed him on the week before.
Oh, did we have a bit of sweet revenge, mate?
Well, I don't know about sweet revenge, but
April
That's
says, sounds like model making mum's got a better social life than the rest of us. I'll tell you something, April. She's always out on the tiles, isn't she, Dave?
I know. It's dirty old stop out now.
She is, isn't she? It's like blink and ding dong.
I know.
So yeah, work settled down a little bit, have they? Because they dared to have a little dig, didn't they? Someone that didn't know the intricacies of the role thought they knew best, didn't they? And yeah, you kind of got them back, which is fair play to you, mate.
Yep.
Did you gloat? Did you gloat?
Did I gloat?
Was it a level 5 smug face?
Might have been a level 10.
Oh, good man, good man. I like doing smug faces, like
Yes. So apart from work, I've been busy.
Oh. Is that leading me into that infamous question, Dave? Here, Dave. Been up there.
Well, funny you should ask. And I will switch over to Handycam so that everybody can see properly.
No worries, mate. Kevin's saying hello to Panzer James and the hosts, Colin and Dave. Hello, Kevin. How you doing, mate? Hope everything's all right, buddy. Just put my paper clips to one side. I'll put Dave on the full screen so that he can go on to his bench cam extraordinaire, mate.
So we have gone a little bit further for the McLaren 570. We now have semi-gloss black rims.
Oh, they're really nice, they are, mate.
And I had a really good time doing these.
Look at them. Oh, they're nice, mate.
And then if you put those against the matte black of the car.
Yeah, they just stick out a bit, don't they?
Yeah, they stick out like a blind cobbler's thumb.
Yeah.
So we moved on and we did a bit of a test.
Right, yeah, happy days.
So both seats were first sprayed with Tamiya lemon yellow.
Yeah.
Per this one.
Yeah.
And then this one had a spraying of light green over the top.
Oh, nice.
Now, I was going to leave them the green and the yellow, but I'm kind of leaning towards the green.
Yeah.
Because the green has got a bit more stand up and slap you in the face.
Yeah, it kind of puts
the yellow.
It kind of picks up the fishing hook, flicks it in your bottom lip, and gives it a tug, doesn't it?
Yeah. So this one will become like this and be green.
Oh, I like that.
So that's that. And the Churchill has got no further forward. It is still in primer.
Yeah, but that's your little background work in progress, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. We might have had a bit of fun in the kitchen.
Oh, you turd!
Freshly made, homemade donuts.
Oh.
And I've got 5 more to do.
I can feel the strain on the veins from here, mate.
That goes on top of the grilled breakfast that I cooked myself this morning.
I know. Hey, I could hear, mate.
What else? Oh yeah, and I thought I lost my laptop. I thought my laptop had died on me.
Yeah.
But because I was getting something I've never come across in all the years that I've been doing support.
Right.
Never come across a watchdog timer timeout error.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought, well, it can't be anything to do with the drivers or anything because it's literally just dying.
Yeah, it's critical, isn't it? Yeah.
And the only thing that I could work out that it was possibly the thermal paste between heatsink and processor
Yeah.
was
Scuzzed.
doing a bit manky. So I whipped it all off and I had a look and I thought, ugh.
Was it scuzzy McScuzzness?
Well, instead of being smooth and silky, it was sort of solid and
you
thick.
Did you have the congealed frame around your processor of scuzziness?
Yeah, it was absolute.
Yeah,
it was a bit of an effort to clean it all off, but it's all done. And
absolutely. Steve F. Sid says, "Afternoon, everyone. Hello, mate. How you doing?"
hello, Steve.
Yeah, carry on, buddy.
So yeah, so at the moment, it was doing some updates, but because I haven't got into the control panel to sort the power options out, it's now got it to standby.
Absolutely. Christopher Porter is in
Fingers
saying,
crossed.
"Hi, everyone. Hello, Christopher.
Christopher.
How you doing?" Atol saying, but Dave, you have a plunger to inject chocolate inside said donuts. Yeah, there you go.
I do, because I've got a squirty bag thing where you strangle it.
Oh, mate, get your old syringe, dude. I don't know what that was, but yeah. April saying Dave's either going to be asleep later or all that stodge and wide awake with all that sugar. No, he'll be feet up, fast asleep and belching in his sleep, mate. Panzer saying hello to Steph and Christopher. Happy days. But no, that's pretty mint, mate. I mean, I do my quarterly strip down of both this system here and the server over in the corner, and it literally bare bones to the motherboard. Even the motherboard comes out. The cases get a good old with the Dyson and that. And Dave, some of the crud that comes out, you think it's only been 12 weeks. But they're in a room where I'm spraying. There's, all of that. And it is surprising what comes out. Yeah.
Well, when I took the back of the laptop off, it like there was a bit of a cloud of dusty stuff as the vacuum of the lid coming off.
It's when you check the processor fan grill and you're like, oh, yeah. Marcus is in. Hello, Marcus. How you doing, me old China?
How are you?
And all in chat. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Love to you and your boy, mate. Hope you're both doing well. Steve saying to Panzer Cat, hi, mate. Not saying long. Got the buff soon. Yeah. It's race weekend as well, folks, isn't it? And all of that. It's pretty active, isn't it? So, yeah.
Yeah, it was a busy day on the telly yesterday because it was rugby.
Yeah, how did that go? Or actually, just in case anyone hasn't watched it back, we'll divert from rugby then.
All I will say, it was good and interesting.
Oh, was it really? Was there any fisties?
There might have been some rather large props getting their handbags out.
Oh, mate, there was one game I watched. It was back in the days of Jonah Lomu. And I remember him landing on this bloke, and it was almost like the bloke had sunk into the pitch, Dave. You could see as he was helping him up, the bloke was like, he was proper winded, mate. I mean, he was hooking clean out, mate.
Well, if you get thumped by Jonah Lomu,
he was rested. He rested in peace, bless him. He died very young, didn't he? But he was a man mountain. I can remember that weekend news feed when he first made his appearance against England and dominated that game and was pushing established props to one side like they was cardboard. No one knew what to make of him. He was just this man mountain that
you just see this thing on two legs coming towards you. You go,
he was. I would have just gone, there's the ball. Where would you like me to put it for you? April saying hello to Chris and Marcus, as is Kevin. So,
anyway, mate.
Yes.
The question is, what have you been up to?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's have a quick switchy pose and switchy kins of camera.
While you do that, I will do the other question of what is or what is about to go in your bellies? What have you got on your benches? And what is your choice of beverage whilst watching the show?
Happy
As, al-
days.
as always, answers on a postcard.
Well, it's been a bit of an active week at Festa Towers, really.
Brief.
I've been building my fan for my resin printer.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
With its sensor and all of that lot. So that's going to keep the resin nice and warm, and it's premium operating parameters, Dave.
Oh,
Oh, big word there, Carl. Grab the
I know.
bench. Oh, I've gone
I
all
was going to
giddy.
say, you've been chewing that dictionary again.
I think I have, mate. I've been doing a bit of the old Warhammer thing from the frolic with Lord Fox of the Guruness. So that's had a satin varnish, and it's had a little beginnings of a wash, and now later on today I'll probably be doing a bit of the old streaking and stuff like that, and I might even start the base on it as well. So I've been doing him, and that's big old Gary the Squig there going, yeah, you want some. So yeah, been doing that. And also, I've been doing a bit of filming on the Suzuki for the guys up in E-Models. So I've been doing a bit of exhaustage, pulleyage, and all of that.
You didn't get exhausted while you was doing that, did you?
Bit of engine, bit of swing arm and stuff. And also, I have been putting the body paint on. And Dave, I love this Suzuki scheme.
Oh, that's looking. Ooh.
It's a sexy bike, innit? It's like,
It is.
it's
Look
looking
at
at you going, yeah, I can do brum brum. I can do brum brum noises. Yeah. So that's kind of what I've been up to, mate. Just playing a bit of catch up on all them builds that I have got planned. And I've also broke out the infamous Revell Fos truck. Now, you know what my plan is for this day.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil it.
I'm still sitting there slightly puckered because I could end up upsetting the pickup club, so to speak. It's not deliberate. It's just my take on something. And
But
yeah,
I shall remind you that when you did your version of the Cat, you said that you thought you was going to upset people in the Star Wars fraternity.
yes,
And they absolutely loved it. So
yeah. I mean, it's one of those. You know what I'm like. I'm a bit of a finicky old fart, you know.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but
I don't set out to upset anyone. I just build my kits my way and hope for the best. But I saw a program many, many years ago, and it was a Discovery documentary called Rides, and it was about groups of custom hot rod builders, back before Boyd Coddington became a thing and all of that, and it was almost what kick-started that genre. And there was a pickup on there done by Jason Padfield over at Scott's Customs. And he radically transformed this 56 Chevy. Now, I know mine's a Ford pickup, but I ain't got a 56 Chevy pickup, so I can't do it on that. But I loved it because for me, it was such a radical transformation. It kind of resonated something in me. So I'm going to try and replicate that, but on a Ford pickup. So, yeah.
well, I think you should follow your nose and not worry too much about what other people are going to say.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of those, isn't it? You sit there and you think it's either going to upset. But then again, at the end of the day, it's an homage to a design that I thought was quite breathtaking back in the day. So, I've seen, a lot of Fusies recently have been done, and they're all beautifully done, no questions asked. But, you could either sit and chop a roof down and the usual stuff. But I thought, no, I'm going to recreate that particular truck. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Got a belly and bench from James Belly, Gingster's Cornish pasty. Bench, Lego UCS drink of choice, either coffee or cherry Pepsi. I've seen that Dave, and it's big. He could put a saddle on it and ride it round his man cave.
Makes you wonder if he's going to put a radio control unit in it.
Absolutely. Panzer says that'll be one slow streak. Christopher Poulter's got a belly and bench. Belly, he says, ham sandwiches. Bench, I'm about to start painting some Adeptus Custodes in emerald green. Oh, nice. What them in the gallery, mate?
Oh, definitely.
April, belly, bacon baguette with brown sauce, plus an homemade French bread. What's that? French bread, pepperoni pizza, beverage, a pint of iron brew. Oh, good bench, pint of iron brew.
Oh, good grief.
Bench, he's got to be climbing the ceiling. He's got to be like Spider-Man.
Bouncing off the walls.
Bench is a 72nd Airfix C area FRS1. Photograph in gallery.
Oh, now that was a subtle hint, if I ever heard one.
That was a subtle hint, mate. I'm impressed with that. I am impressed with that, April. Al McNichol. Well, Dave, as you asked, it says belly will be well and truly Crunchy's banging barbecue flavour. With liquid injection is green tea at her insistence. Oh, you're on the old green tea, eh? Oh dear, Attle will be there with the pimps next. Oh, I've had a pot of Earl Grey today. Hot, 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 hot.
Yeah.
Kevin Stevens says afternoon to Ross, Corin, Roran and Draven. Happy days, Christine, if you're in. Scale Modelling Chaos says hi, Ross. Mark at Edinburgh Modelling Man Cave. Afternoon, gentlemen, and everyone in chat. Hello, Mark. How you doing, geezer? Hope you're doing all right, buddy.
Yeah.
What else have we got going on there? Yeah, that's people saying hello to each other. Lovely. Lovely. Talking to gallery then, should we do a bit of a refresh and have a little looky-loo at today's gallery?
Yeah, let's go and have a look at what everybody else has been up to.
I'll just get that all set up, mate. Bear with. There's optimistically looking for it on the face ache. Yeah, happy days. Give it a bit of that. Yeah. There it is. Dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Helps if I share the screen. And have you a bit of that. Right, folks, let's have a looky-loo at today's gallery goodness. Have you a bit of that? Let's put the chat back up there. Mark saying hello to Kevin. Hello, Kevin, he's saying. Right, we have got the gallery of goodness, folks. Oh, yeah. Bung your work in here. We got YouTube channels there. If you've got a YouTube channel, folks, feel free to pop your link in there. Have you a bit of that? That's Paul D. Tomasso's GoFundMe there. Struggling at the moment, folks. If you want to help a fellow modeller out, feel free to pop and have a looky-loo and help a fellow chap out who's currently struggling. We got Ross Medlock here. He said he's my Zing Boa A10 Warthog with flak gun and crew. Have you some of that, Dave? Eh?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. And it's Lego goodness of Lego goodness there, Dave.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's very Lego-esque, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. On there. 2 secs, Dave.
Oh, right. But it does look rather good.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder, was it a plain sailing kit?
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah. Puns have started already.
I do like that. I do like that. That is, yeah. Panzer Cat says, question of the day, who's going to be that man? Yeah. Yeah. Happy days. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, can imagine he was really enjoying that. Do you think he was bricking it, Dave?
Now, but the question is, has he done aircraft landing and aircraft taking off noises?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the questions that need to be asked.
Exactly, mate. Yeah, I like that a lot. I really do.
That's good.
Yeah. Big old Walt Ogre goodness there, isn't it? The old A10.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And the question is, Ross, have you been doing missions where you're dropping Lego bricks? Because, yeah. Bless him.
Any bricks that you drop, don't stand on them because they will hurt.
You probably find, Dave, that took him about 5 minutes.
Well, the speed he goes at, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably took him 15 minutes from start to finish.
Yeah. Have you some of that? I like that. He's got to be in charge. He's got the moustache.
And he's got the binos.
Yeah. Yeah. Tarquin.
Yeah.
Far. Jackie says she's back. Her dinner is in the oven. Oh. Go for it. That's a big old boomstick, Dave, isn't it, eh?
That is a boomstick.
Yeah. Have you some of that? Yeah. Get hold of that. Well done, Ross. Happy days, mate. Oh, Ross has got another one. Roran has completed his second live stream build on our father and son show on the Scale Model Ninja YouTube channel. Here is the Guang Guang Gaz 55 ambulance 1943.
Ooh.
April says, I bet Ross has been making brup brup cannon sounds. Absolutely, mate.
Oh, I would hope so, yes.
Absolutely. And Ninor. Do you reckon it would be, would it be Ninor or would it be Ding Dings back then? It's 1940s.
I think it would have been Ding Dings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been Ding Dings and someone shouting, turn that bell off.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you some of that? Yeah, bless him.
That is nice, though. He's done a nice little job there.
He has. He's coming along, isn't he? He's going to be nicking all his dad's Lego, isn't he?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised if he can shove his father out the way and take over the bench himself.
Oh, you can see the bench boundaries. There's going to be boundary disputes going on eventually, isn't there? It'll be, yeah. Well, yeah. You know, I need a bit more real estate, Dad, you know. See it happening. It's going to be a fence down the middle of the bench, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a Berlin Wall type thing.
Yeah.
On Checkpoint Charlie.
Absolutely, yeah. There'll be manned observation towers, searchlights. There'll be a tunnel going underneath the cut in there. Yeah. Oh, Scott Sutherland over at the Junk Works. Some weather in practice, Dave. And look at this. Oh, look at that lot. Brilliant, isn't it?
Practice.
Yeah, practice, he says. Ross is saying, yeah, he's got his own bench, laugh out loud. Yeah, you know what's going to happen, Ross? He's going to be sitting there saying, I've been into the planning department, and Dad, you've drawn up the boundaries too far over my side. You need to give me a bit more land. You know, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You know, it's when he turns up, mate, where he's got his mum to order him a bigger cutting mat. They'll be, well, I need a bit more bench to put this on, Dad. That's how it'll start.
Yeah. Someone send him an A1 cutting mat.
Oh, mate, that'd be brilliant. Yeah. But yeah, some weather in practice. Unbelievable. Good old Scott. Look at that.
Oh, that is looking nice, though, isn't it?
I love the way he just goes, yeah, bit of weather in practice. Really?
Practice. Yeah. Like he needs practice.
You can go off some people, can't you?
I know.
Yeah, get in there.
It's looking good, though.
It is looking mint, isn't it? I like that. Happy days. Happy days. Yeah, get in there. Lisa Smith at the craft station has got the craft station builds Row Life Miniature House Soho Time Episode 2 The Desk. Yes, folks, want to have a look at a bit of the old miniature house building? Get yourself over there, give it a subscription, have yourselves a looky-loo and make Lisa's day by giving her a sub and ringing the bell, because it shares the love a little bit. It really does. Richard Copeland, progress on the Valkyrie. Airspray, then Tamiya NATO Black, Vallejo Sky Blue, decals, Starship Filth Pinwash, and a bit of dry brush. Nearly finished. And we all like a bit of Starship Filth, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Al saying hello to Mark at Edinburgh's Man Caves. Yeah. Oh, I like the decal down the side as well.
It's very nice. I like that.
That's mint, isn't it?
I wonder if that's one he's made for himself, or if it's out.
It's the Motorhead symbol, mate. The iron bore. Good man. Yeah. Good man. 10 out of 10 for placement of a Motorhead decal, mate. Gets in.
Ooh.
Legend. R.I.P. Lemmy, mate. Yeah.
Ooh, definitely.
Look at that lot. Oh, yeah.
That's looking good.
Now, see, I've got It's a Bomber. Yeah, going in my head. Lovely. Hey.
No, that's coming on a treat, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, especially if you had that album playing in the background, mate. Yeah, I can imagine you had banging going on, mate. Good man. I like that. That really works. We're keeping an eye on that one. Jacqueline Stevens, Kev's F1 all finished. Look at this. There go F1 car. Dave, give you a bit of that. Do some of that. Now, I'd imagine he's done a few practice laps around the bench, didn't you?
Well, I would hope so.
You can imagine it, can't you? Oh, Jackie, what's that, love? Was that a knock at the door I heard? So off she goes to check, and Kevin's like, round the bench. You know he is.
Yeah.
You know he is. That's what I'd be doing. Yeah.
And a few wheel spins.
Oh, yeah. Pit stop. He'd be there with his jacks. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Yeah. He knows he had.
No, that's nice. I like that.
Different, isn't it?
It is. You done a good job on that, Kev. I like that.
Absolutely. Paul's going, you may need to refresh as James and my post should have been seen. Yeah, have you literally just posted you two again then? Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it the last minute wonders, is it?
Yeah. So we'll stop what we're doing in a minute to refresh. Yeah. Yeah, and then they'll go as soon as their work's shown. Yeah. I know what you're doing. Have you some of that? Look at that.
No, that's a nice job. I like that.
Yeah. Can we issue 2 fingers of shames for Paul and James?
Yes.
Fingers of shame, folks. James is in, model officer. Sorry, late on parade afternoon. All hello, James. And James has got his buddy build coming up this weekend, haven't you, James, on your model officer's mess channel? So keep an eye out, folks. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, they were last minute posters, Dave. So you know what's going to happen, folks.
Yeah.
Finger of shame.
Finger of shame. Finger of shame.
Yeah, shame. Right, let's have a look. Phil Bolton's put a post in. Look, model making pooch. Nothing on the bench, but I do have a new friend called Max. Oh,
look at him.
Look at him. Look, cute alert. Oh, look.
You are only supposed to be looking at me. Your attention should be on me all of the time.
Look at him. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look, he's gorgeous.
Oh, proper little time waster if I ever see one.
Isn't he, eh? Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Cute.
When are you going to feed me? I am starving hungry.
Panzercat says James wins that Man of the Week award, and April's arguing, says was posted before the show started. Instant refresh was done as I was going into the gallery, mate. So obviously it's a Facebook issue then. Because if you remember rightly, I said, and I quote, I'll just do a refresh, Dave, before we
You
go
certainly
in.
did.
April. The same Sarah Jane ain't in. I'd get her to fine you.
Yeah.
Model Officer says kicks off at 8:30 a.m. on Friday with the Australia section. All right, James, no worries, mate. Is my schedule going to clash with that, mate? Because, you know, the last thing I want to do is me streams clash with it, but they are kind of set in stone, mate. So message me anyway, mate. Have you some of that, mate? Look at them puppy dog eyes, Dave.
I know. It's like, Dad, when are you going to feed me?
Absolutely.
Feed me now.
Absolutely, because yeah, me and David and Fox and myself, we do try not to clash with other shows, but yeah. Have you some of that?
Where's my dinner?
Yeah.
Where is my dinner?
Yeah, he's there going, it's all about me, you know. Me?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. No one else, just me.
Yeah. All right then, James, no worries, mate. Yeah, look at that.
So that means Phil won't be doing any model making for a while.
Oh no, but he has got the opportunity of training Max as his carpet monster search hound.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Teaching him the fetch, you know, flick a bit of fetch, you know, so when he sees a bit of placky hit the floor, he's got himself an instant carpet monster hound, you know. So yeah, I reckon that'll work, mate.
I do too.
Panzer says, "Oh, that's my cue. April, one point. Good man, Panzer. Well done. I knew you'd take the bait."
Yeah, he was a bit slow though.
Yeah, James is post. Not much this week. 27 minutes ago, Dave. Not much this week, but I have been progressing more on the beast that is called the UCS 8080 on Tuesdays and yesterday streams. And this is a big old thing, Dave. Look at the size of it.
Good grief. Where's he going to put that when he's finished it?
Happy days. April says the payment is in the post like the tax disc. Yeah, how many of us used to have a brown owl label as a tax disc?
Yeah, he can't do that now.
Yeah, allegedly, Dave, of course, because we would never do that, would we?
Wouldn't we?
Yeah. Oh, look at the size of that, though. That is a beast of beastiness, isn't it?
I bet it weighs a fair old bit, no.
Atol says, model making will take a back burner, but photography will become the norm as I bound about getting to know my new home. Nice. There you go. Happy days. Yeah. A back burner. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah. Well, before you go, you need to do a gallery album, mate. It's going to take a back burner, bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Happy days. That is a thing of massive proportion.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh, grief.
Yeah. Oh, bless. And you know James has been doing all the sound effects, then?
Yeah.
Look at that. April, a.k.a. Paul Lyons at SMC. My current whip is the brand new tooling of the 172nd Airfix C area, not the Tamiya one. FRS1. It gives two options from the box, both of which are from the Falklands. One is from HMS Hermes and the other HMS Invincible. I've gone for the HMS Hermes option with a darker paint scheme. What more can you say? It's an area, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah.
James is getting a finger of shame now because this is Model Officer, as he's just posted and missed the refresh, but added a special pick for Dave. No worries, we'll do a refresh. Do we issue a fine for that one, Dave? What do you think? Because he's doing a 48-hour build this week.
No, I'm gonna let him off because he might pull me on one of his shows for his.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't want to tempt fate by being not allowed on because you were supportive of his fine. Have you done area noises, Paul?
No, we can't really because he's not got the end of the nose on. So, mind you, he can do an engine test.
Absolutely, and he's got the correct stickers on the bench as well, Dave. So
Very much so.
he gets a brownie point for that, doesn't he?
He does.
Panzer says what that ATA needs, I still think, is a tail. April saying, imagine how tall that AT-AT would be if it could stand up on its back legs. Absolutely. Do another refresh. Last refresh now. Have you a bit of that? Come on Facebook, you can do it. Think. There you go. Mr. Refresh managed a few minutes to change out and replace my paint racks with new EBMA racks. And just for Dave, this was brunch. Oh, they look nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. They're very similar to the ones I printed, Dave, that I've got on the front of my cupboard doors, where the bottles are at an angle. It does make a difference. Yeah, I like that.
Knowing James, I would presume that all of the paints are in number order.
Yes, and knowing James and asking this question, are these available through the sprue box, James? Yes, folks, the sprue box.
Oh, yes.
Do you like what I did there, James? Bit of plug-in, see? I've got me uses.
Pimpage.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
They are. They're going to be in numerical order, Dave, aren't they? They're going to be, aren't they? Because it's James, isn't it?
Yeah.
April says I may have done an engine test. Good man.
Good man.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that.
Oh, good grief.
Aye, isn't it, eh?
Well, he does mine because he had bubble and squeak.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
I hang my head in shame.
Yeah. Absolutely. Bubble and squeak, eh? I do like them. I like them a lot. Yeah, they'd be really good on my door. I'm running out of paint storage room, so yeah, I could do my door as a massive big paint rack. Model making pooch. Go back down to where we were. Bish, bash, and bosh. Oh yeah, Lisa Smith put a gif in. Have you a bit of that dancing? That's your mum out on the lash, isn't it, Dave? That's model making mum going, yeah, look at these banging out the moves, mate.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, no. You know, I was doing a shiny.
Yeah, James says, oh, pimpage, thank you. I'm working on a deal with them presently, so maybe soon. Yeah, no worries, James. Keep us posted, mate. And by all means, mate, pimp the sprue box as often as you want, mate. That's what the group is for, mate. And, bung a link in, mate. It's not a problem. David Hunter down at DH Model Works. Hi there, folks. That's the Tamiya Toyota GR86 finished. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave, look.
Oh, it looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, God.
Now, I'm presuming that he has lowered this himself.
Knowing David, probably, yeah.
I guess, because I don't know if it comes that low in the kit. But
that is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Oh, Steve is in over at Totally Scale Models saying afternoon. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Hope you're doing well, mate. How's the weight loss program going, mate? You're doing all right? You're kicking its backside? Bless you.
Well, I hope it's going well for him. I won't show him the donuts.
No. Bless him. No. It must be hard for him though, because he's a cook and not a chef, isn't he? So
yeah, I know. No, I definitely won't be showing him the donuts because he'll rip them to pieces.
Absolutely, but no, good luck with that, Steve. You know, wish you all the best for that. Look at the size of this, Dave. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at it. Yeah,
I like the colour.
Yeah. You've come in, Steve, literally just as we're showing David Hunter's work, and we all want to box up our benches now and go home and cry. innit? Look at it. Damn, that's sexy.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love it a lot, mate. Yeah, I do like that. Got to sleep there, Dave?
No, I'm just sort of looking at it and thinking, wish I could do something like that.
Of course you could. You could have a go. Look at that. Oh, wouldn't it?
I don't know what else to say, to be fair.
Dave, have you spotted the roof?
Yeah, it's carbon.
Brilliant, isn't it? Look at the rear window. Look at the heater loop.
I know.
Oh, man. I really don't like this bloke, do you?
No.
Steve saying all good, bless him.
Yeah, and he's done carbon fibre along the boot line.
Yeah, I know. Damn. You just...
Yeah.
That's just... Oh, look at...
Oh, man, and the bonnet
Really?
lift.
Yeah, he's going for all the poses now, isn't he? Eh? Unbelievable. But again, you'd look at that, wouldn't you? And you'd go, "No, that's a real motor, isn't it?"
Well, yeah.
You know, that's what you would think. It is like a publicity photo that you see in the glossy car magazines, isn't it? And
Well, if you manage to get something that looks 24th scale pebble dash drive stuff, put it on that and photographed it outside in the natural daylight.
yeah, look at that.
I think you'd have people thinking that was the real thing.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. You know, we was going to do shiny.
Yeah, I know.
Do we need to rethink this?
I'm just going to pack your bench up.
David, absolutely beautiful, mate.
Oh, stunning. Absolutely.
I think folks in the chat would agree that it is beautiful work, and there's what he's done with it. Tamiya GR86 finished. It's a superb kit. Tamiya's done a superb job, as always, with the kit. Car's been painted in zero paint, Audi Glut Orange, clear coated using Fire Scale Modeler 2K clear coat. And the wheels are 3D printed by myself, and the files were made by Black Box on Colts 3D. Them the Colts. Absolutely stunning. He's got into 3D printing now, Dave. What chance do you stand?
Oh, we don't.
Yeah. Absolutely. Model Making Guru says, I have the best job in the world. Yeah, look at that. And it was funny in the hangout last night, Fox trying to do buildy car stuff and talk like he knew what he was on about. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it went really well for him.
Oh, did he have a Megastrop then?
There might have been misunderstandings of car technical bits. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It was fun. Atol says, seeing that car, I want to move from GW to whatever model creation that is Tamiya. Yeah, it does. Paul Ditter is in. Hello, Paul. All right, mate. Keep your eye out for the postman, mate.
Hello, Paul. He's still not building this with his white cotton gloves on, is he?
No cotton gloves were seen last night, put it that way. It was jazz hands, and yeah, I've got the doohickey going onto this, and it's like, yeah. But as you could see, he had brake pipes going across the differential last night, and bless him. But well done, Fox, for doing automotive technical stuffage. Now, good to see you in, Paul, mate. Was a bit concerned I hadn't seen you about for a little while, mate. I was just a bit worried. I worry about people when I don't see them for a bit. Marcus Brunn, not much time at the bench this week, but I have done some paint correction to remove bleed, and he's getting closer to the decals. Nice to see you back, Marcus, because he was
Yes,
poorly
definitely.
bad recently with proper man ailments, and it's lovely to see you back. And look at that, Dave. That's
Oh,
come
are
up
we talking
beautifully.
man flu?
Yeah, it was epic man flu. I was going to airlift over some Beecham's special strength man flu powders, because
Oh, right, yes.
not ordinary Beecham's for the girly sniffles, but proper man flu variety, Dave.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. I could look at that all day long. Yeah, he's really coming along well, mate. He
Yeah,
really
everyone's been
is.
fighting him, isn't it? That's the Tamil one, isn't it?
Yes. Paul Ditter says he's on holiday, but thank you. Oh, mate, happy holly bobs, mate.
Ooh,
Enjoy
enjoy.
yourself, mate. Don't do anything me and Dave wouldn't do on holiday, which really narrows it down a lot. Yeah.
Oh,
Well done, Marcus. Love it. Pardon me. Love it.
definitely.
EC Idaho's in. He says, D-Day A10, very cool. Absolutely. Paul Ditter's on the bench. He says, loads of 3D printing. Yeah, Fox passed on your message to me, mate, about the fact that you did your big ass Robocop, mate. I hope that it is really giving you the satisfaction that me and Dave get out of 3D printing, mate. It's a sense of achievement, mate, when it comes off the printer. So
Yes.
happy to have you on board, Paul. Anything you need, mate, you know where we are.
Mm.
Top job there, Marcus. Kevin Stevens is having a break from his diamond art project, says Jackie, and he's doing his F1 C36 Techno. It's a model, is 1/14 scale. This is the first one. It's very addictive, and the second one is on order already. Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Paul Ditter's saying, love it, mate, love it. Yeah, it's an eye opener, Paul, isn't it?
Yeah.
I very nearly pulled the pin on another resin printer. I stopped me. Yeah, look at
Oh.
that. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I just had this. Oh, I could have a bit of a move round, and yeah, you know what it's like. The finger hovered, but I thought, what am I really
Well,
going to gain?
what one was you possibly gonna get then?
I saw a Saturn S pop up. It's yeah, and I looked and I thought and I thought and I very nearly
Hmm. That's one of the big ones, isn't it?
yeah, and then I thought yeah, I'm not really. I mean, I kind of enjoy breaking the STLs up into CAD programs and that, so I'd be losing that. And
Yeah.
part of me thought the setup I've got is working, so why change it? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I very nearly did, mate. It was one of those. Hadn't been a bit. Elegoo Jupiter. Yeah, have you seen the video of that? Oh, yeah, unbelievable thing. 2 litres of resin. Yeah.
God. As the old adage says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it's one of those. I saw it pop up on me Amazon feed, and I had a looky loo, and I thought, and then I had a measure, and thought, well, I could put that up next to the boiler and move the cure station down, and then I thought, but I'm gonna have 2 resin printers. What's the point? You know? So I
Well,
changed my
yeah.
mind.
Yeah. No.
It was a momentary blip, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that.
That is nice.
Yeah, he says he's seen the video. Yeah, he says the Saturn is a dream to use. Yeah, I've seen good feedback on it, mate. But yeah, it's one of those. Steve Spencer Beanie there's put a video up for the 48-hour birthday bash in support of Malcolm down at M4H and his wonderful charity there, folks. So give it a looky loo. I'm looking forward to it. I shall be tuning in as I can. I shall still do me streams, James, because obviously it's I've got to be cruel to be kind and put content up on me channel, mate. But hopefully it doesn't clash too much with what you're doing, mate. But normally I would come off air, but I can't keep doing it, because
No.
My own channel then suffers. So sorry, but our leader. Aside from my Mercedes AMG work in progress, here is my other work in progress. It is the Trumpeter 132nd F14A Tomcat. We'll do the Blizzard camo scheme. Look at it, Dave. Yeah, Al, I like that. Is out of curiosity, Al, is this part of the tribute to the late Gary Pashley that was getting done because sadly Gary passed away? Bless him. I like that. I
30
like that a
seconds
lot.
ago. That's a bit large.
That's proper big boys planeage with wingage and oh mate, proper airplane noises, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
It does look nice though.
Mm. Yeah, I can see your cogs whirring, Dave.
Not for 30 seconds ago. I'm having enough trouble doing 24th TIFF.
Yeah, I like that, Al. Beautiful work. Al says, I see Airfix do an Audi R8 and a TT, so I think I'll be making a purchase sometime soon if Wonderland models have them in stock, mate. Yeah, I use Wonderland down in Edinburgh. Been in there many times when I visit Edinburgh. Very nice place, mate. Very good service up there.
Yeah, I think I've had some bits and pieces from Wonderland.
Yeah.
Over the years.
Oh yeah, and they got a little workshop up there where they do all the building as well, mate. It's proper mint. That's the Guru. I'll be live streaming me fan-owned Dodge Charger and Iron Man on and off over the next few days in our exclusive Patreon /channel member Zoom 24/7 hangout. Yes, good pimpage, Fox. And you can join me as well as updating Patreon and the members community channel. I'll post in the Facebook hangout when I'm popping in to keep out there. Obviously, pimpage coming. If either of you want to join in, you can join our channels by patreon.com/Festa67's workshop and Fox over at Model Making Guru. Do join the 24/7 hangout, and also you can support Dave on patreon.com/Model Making Dave's shop.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe and all of that. It helps support the channel. If you want to get our attention, you can do an @Model Making Dave or @Festa67's workshop. Or you can put a super chat in, which helps us, our channel. Raging Modeler finished another 10 Alt Boys today. Old kit, no pictures because, well, Alt Boys. So here's my whip of a Marine in my custom colour chapters, chapter colours even. While I build the War Boss in Mega Armour and Shock Attack Gun. You want to look at him.
Ooh.
That's seriously sexy, isn't it, eh?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I have not only got a big sword, but I've also got this big gun.
You've got a big gun and all.
Auditors going, wow.
I like that.
I like that a lot. And he is a Warhammer god.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Jackie Stevens, next section's done on a Friday night progress on a sewing machine there. Look at that.
Ooh,
Still on the white, bless her heart. Oh, that's a lot of white, isn't it?
I wonder if she's all right now.
Oh, Dave, I'd be losing the will to live, wouldn't you?
I think I would have lost it by now.
Oh, pimpage there, yeah. That was the Friday frolic, folks, that myself and Fox did for shenanigans even at the bench. Yeah, we did our Friday frolic stream. If you haven't watched it, a full letter explaining your reasons why. The Helgam 3.5 at GeoCities.
Yep.
But yeah, you can watch it back and join in the fun and frivolity. Oh, it's him again, Dave.
He's at it again, isn't he?
He says that's the engine bay and the wheels finished on the Toyota GR6. And we are getting some more close-up sexy shots. Look at that. Isn't it?
It is nice, isn't it? Oh my God.
Yeah, absolutely. Pardon me.
Good grief.
Yeah, I like it, mate. Yeah, get hold of that.
That is gorgeous.
Stunning, isn't it?
Mm.
Absolutely stunning. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah. Look at the detail in that, though.
I know. Wonder if there was a swear box donation when he was painting that.
Yeah, I mean, oh, God, bloody
No.
hell. Oh, he's got the battery leads, little brake
Oh,
lines.
man. I know.
Oh,
And he's even got the brake fluid in there as well.
I know. It's brilliant, isn't it? Oh, mate. Stunning stuff.
What? Yeah, but what can you say?
Yeah, but it just makes the difference, doesn't it?
It does. It
You
does.
know,
But,
at the end of the day,
look,
it does embellish the model.
yeah,
I love what he does. I really do. Yeah, stunning. Makes you want to
absolutely.
cry, Dave, doesn't it?
I know. You're just looking at it and thinking, no, I know that my 570 is not even going to be in the same universe.
Yeah. I just spotted.
Oh no.
Look at the bolts.
I know. I saw those earlier and I thought, yeah, I bet that photo it. I thought, yeah, I bet that was his photo it.
Oh yeah, he's got the detail up, nuts and bolts, isn't he? Yeah. Unbelievable, David. Unbelievable, mate.
Mm. No, it is. It's gorgeous.
Absolutely. Let's have a look. Yeah, very detailed. He's added various wires and hoses just to add a touch more detail. He also replaced the strut bolts with some resin bolts from Master Club. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. One point he says for any future builders, make sure the airbox are angled down a little bit more than in the instruction, as they fouled the bonnet and required some heat to bend them down a tad. Yeah. Other than that, everything fitted as good. So, good tip, David. Cheers for that, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Model making guru, a dusting of Tamiya buff, followed by some ammo by Mig Kursk spoil, and we're looking nice and dirty dusty, almost done. Just the details, lenses, and the dudes go. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Really is stunning. Yeah, get yourself some of that. Yeah,
No, he's done a good job on that.
yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? So like that. And I can hear the tracks clattering, that sort of tracky noise. Oh, was that tracky noise?
No, that was elbow dragging on the table.
Yeah, beautiful work though. Pole ISM shared a link. The Hobby Design 1/24 scale Pulse 911 DLS Singer Build Part 1. Have you some of that? I think he's still streaming at the moment, bless him. So pop over and have a looky, Lou. Share the love and all of that. And that's part 1. You know it's going to be super shiny. So get yourself over there and have a looky, Lou, folks. Paul D. Tommaso, anyone, he says, need a coffee container full of plastic sprue. Look at that, look.
Oh, good grief.
That would be one hell of a pot of sprue goo, wouldn't it?
It would. It was also a lifetime's donations to the carpet monster.
Oh, yeah, this carpet monster must be about 40 stone, mate. But look at that, look. Yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah, that's a serious. That's a 5 litre tub of sprue goo if ever I've seen it. Bless him. Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it?
Mm.
Mind you, though, it's good stuff for the Greebles box, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Calum over at White Glove Models, Land Rover Series 3 109 by Revell. 5 of the build.
Mm.
Have yourself a looky loo. He'll be complete in part 5 by Revell. Details. So hop over and have a looky loo at that. Share the love. An update of Jackie there from Thursday of her sewing machine, folks. Have you a bit of that?
All right.
Happy days. She's going to be so glad when she's got that white finish. Know it, don't you?
Oh, great.
Christopher Robert Poulter. First few 3D prints on his Elegoo Mars 3.
Ooh,
Look at their detail, Dave.
I know.
Yeah, and 3D printing really is coming on, in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another person who's discovered the wonderful world of being able to print your own stuff.
It makes a difference.
It does. And he says, for anyone that's interested, this is what I'm printing. It's going to be 120 millimeters tall. Look at that.
Good grief.
Yeah. It's going to be absolutely stunning. And very interesting figure there, mate. I like that.
That's going to be a hell of a paint job when it's finished.
Absolutely. And welcome to the fold of 3D printing, mate. It's something that you'll find will really embellish your hobby, mate. Just making conversation, shared a post. So a little late, he says, but here it is. The whole story of the journey of a man and sprue. Exclusive to you, our followers and supporters, in our feed on buymeacoffee.com. So pop over and have a looky look and support their podcast. Baldy and the Moozaroo, he says. The story of a man and sprue. Yeah. So, get yourself some of that.
Nice.
Happy days. Model making guru. Today I learned that dust coats of Tamiya buff can be adjusted and reduced with many cotton buds dampened in enamel thinners over 12 hours later. I thought I'd gone too far with it and found this allowed me to remove it just like I would with an enamel or oil paint. On for a few cotton buds there.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Absolutely. But it gets the job done.
No, nice.
Absolutely. Baz over at Underdog Painting shared a link. Quick and easy way, he says, to paint salamanders. How to paint salamanders for Warhammer 40k. There's not tutorial on his channel there of
Nice.
teaching of the painting goodness, Fox.
Yep.
Fox, Dave, even.
Okay.
Happy days. Hey, let's have a swig of that. So pop over and have a looky loo on that. We got Wednesday's evening progress from Jackie on her diamond art, folks. Bit more white going in there, section by section, bless her. Happy days.
You got to give her kudos for getting this far with all of that white.
Absolutely. Dorcosaurus is in. Hello, William. How you doing, mate? Hi, everyone. Colin and Dave Hugs. How you doing, mate? You all right? Frank Caffel says something is happening. Oh, look at that! I recognise that.
Uh-oh.
Dun,
He's
dun.
up to something.
That's the corner of an Opel Monza GSE.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got that car. In real life, it sits in my garage on a set of jack stands. Bless it. Yeah. Damn, sexy. What can you say?
Run for them.
Classic car. Yeah, bit of a gas guzzler.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah, that's getting a love art. Monza. So, model making guru. Masking the tracks was a pain in the butt, but I need to keep them free of the coming sprayed dust coat. In my mind, moving tracks would collect mud and dirt, he says, in the recess, but not dust on the surface. Well, yeah, I suppose it would be worn off as it's going across the terrain. I don't know. Depends on what terrain it's on, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
If it's on a road, it'll rub off. But if it's going through mud, dirt will just congeal anyway, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Get scraped off by the flaps at the
it's
back
on-
as it comes up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if it's going across a road, then you would get road dust, surely.
Yeah. Do like that, though.
Hmm.
Bless him. I know he's been making tanky noise. Dorkasaurus says, yesterday kind of sucked, but I'll live through it today. Will be a better day. Exactly, mate. Tomorrow is always a brighter day.
Yeah.
Always think forward, mate. That's all we do. We think forward and ignore the past.
Yeah. Keep going forward. Best, better, or better. What is it?
Good, better, and best. Yeah. Death by Plastic, the art of scale model muse. Watching Colin Dave, I think I have my colours chosen for a tiny tomahawk. There it is down there, Dave. It's in there.
Oh, tiny.
Bless her. And yeah, it's the correct stream playing in the background, Dave.
It is.
Absolutely. Bless her heart. Many thanks, Muse. Yeah. And again, she's going to be doing airplane noises. She is.
Hopefully, yes. And an engine test.
Yeah, you got to have engine test. Is it the full start up and shutdown test, Dave?
Absolutely. With a bit of revage.
Absolutely. Hansa Koenig, thanks to YouTuber Nigel's modelling bench for the idea. And yes, folks, this is buying kits from Mini Art because they are a Ukrainian manufacturer. It just shows a little bit of support at this troubled time that is on all the news channels without going into too deep into the political side of things. It just helps support Ukraine at the moment, does the bit for keeping the supplier going and all of that. And it was a nice gesture by Nigel to raise it, and I think it's a good idea. And Hansa's bought loads of little different figures and all of that lot. And like I say, the Mini Art figures, Dave, are really
they are good
anyway. So even if you don't use them in your current build, it's nice to have them in your stash, isn't it?
I could use that tank crew set at rest.
Looks an interesting set, Dave, doesn't it? Oh yeah, there you go.
That plus a little bit of embellishment from the 3D printer of some sort. I don't know.
Yeah,
mind is taking over.
Gets the old brain going, doesn't he? Panzer says any resemblance to Ted was purely coincidental. Yeah, can see what you mean there. Yeah.
Surely, on that one, it should have a little badge on it saying "slap it on."
Yeah, slap it on. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it helps do your bit, and he's got a little hashtag stand with Ukraine. Absolutely, mate.
37.
Terribly tragic what's going on at the moment, and yeah. He says all ICM and Masterbox are also from that country. Yes, Bobbins. Yeah, totally understand, mate.
I like Masterbox as well. 37.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no worries, James, mate. Yeah, so again, you can support Ukraine with the ICM and Masterbox purchases. It all helps, doesn't it? Model making guru, today has been a rust day. Lots of oil, paint, filter, wash, glaze type things. The smell always takes me back to my painting on canvas days. Absolutely. And a bit of barbed wire going on there as well. Proper rust and streaking. I do like that. Really works well. Yeah.
That's looking good.
It is, isn't it? It's come along in leaps and bounds, mate. Yeah. Yeah, nice bit of work, mate.
He does like a chip or two, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's proper been browbeaten, isn't it?
Yeah,
But it works.
That's had a battle or two by the looks of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's just nice to see the different stages in it, in how it's been achieved. That's what I like.
Yeah, it's the how-to bit that.
Yeah, Dorcosaurus is back. No worries, mate. We was just padding out until you got back. Look at that. I do like that. When you zoom in on it, like you say, you've just got the nice streak in on the rust. And he does like a good streak. See what I did there?
Oh, were you saying he's a streaker?
I saw what you did there. He says, yep, I know I'm totally engrossed in weathering when my bench looks like this and I am covered in paint. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, mate. That's a good working bench.
That's a bench in work progress.
Yeah, I can go with that. That's understandable. Nice bit of raggy on the bench as well, I can see. Good man. Have you a bit of that? Oh yeah, we've all been there, mate. Pretty much every day our bench looks like that, Dave, doesn't you?
Yep. Yeah, looks like a tip.
Absolutely. Tuesday night progress, she says, with Lisa at the craft station. Yeah, she did her Tuesday show. Look at that. Have you some of that? Bit more progress.
Nice.
Happy days. Calum, no name brand by spray gunner, cordless airbrush review. Now, these things seem to be quite popular at the moment, Dave, don't they?
They do.
People using them, and yeah.
I've seen quite a few adverts for them on YouTube.
Absolutely. So yeah, have a looky-loo.
Yeah, I don't know whether to take the plunge for one or not. I think I'm going to have to watch this to see what he says.
It's one of those, isn't it, where you sort of think the last thing you want is mid-spray job for it to go for I don't want to know, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty lucky because literally right next to me is my airbrush hose, so I just reach over, plug it in, and it's going, you know, so... I suppose if you're on holiday somewhere, you know, because us blokes do like taking a kit on holiday. Could you imagine it? The missus goes out and you're sitting there airbrushing. It's got a mental. I suppose it's got its use, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dorcosaurus says, leave me alone. I've just woke up.
Wibble.
But yeah, I should be watching that. It's interesting. I saw someone using one not long ago on the channel, and it was like, I get the idea.
Yeah, I get it, but
yeah,
is it just a gadget and a gimmick?
Yeah, but we're blokes. We like a gadget, don't we?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Atol says, he says, I'm off to pursue the car modelling scene by a aforementioned online store. Have fun at Festa's. Ta-ta, the new. See you later, Atol. Take care,
See you
mate.
later, Atol.
Find out how you go, mate. Philip Prime, that was the link for his Tuesday stream, folks. Primetime modelling, so go and have a looky-loo at that. Nice bit of Tuesday night entertainment for you there. Model making guru, things lazy modelers need to spray matte varnish. Hot tips coming up. 1, things to varnish. 2, things to put varnish on. 3, finger hand gloves. Wheel bin ×1, Happy Weather, Umbral Matte 49 acrylic rattle can. He's So Dreamy. Yeah, this is Fox's love affair with Umbral Matte varnish, and 10-minute. And yeah, he can be seen skipping around his garden after you. Yeah, he does like a bit of the old rattle can acrylic varnish, Fox. And
Yeah, I thought you would have used a different varnish or a different brand of varnish because he's never really had much to say about Humble.
yeah, and Vallejo.
Yep, Vallejo is just superb.
Yeah, a bit of Umbral acrylic varnish on there, mate. Yeah, nice bit of matte varnish, he says. Everyone's saying goodbye to At there. Yeah, see you later, Ats. Hope you're all right. Love to Tracy. Yep. Lisa Smith, that was the link to her Craft Station D-Day Live on Tuesday. I think I might be right. I think she might be moving to a Thursday night. I'm not 100% sure. But I know she was mulling it over, so... Jacqueline Stevens says, that's me finished, she says, for Monday night. There you go. And that was a bit more progress on... Honestly... I reckon she's got one of those big surgeon's eye things, you know.
Well, I've no idea what she's got, but she's got patience of a saint.
Absolutely. Fox there, the guru. Time to get some dust and dirt on the tracks. The rest of the tank will get this once the owl has a matte varnish on it. And it's a nice, seriously nice bit of trackage, isn't it?
Do you think he's on track?
See what he did there, mate. Apparently there's a link to this somewhere as well. See what I did?
Right. So you're just padding it out, are you?
I am, mate. I am padding it out. Did you notice? Frankie Goes to Wobby Wood shared a post. Small upgrades for his Vespa. An implanted lens for the headlight and painted tail light.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
Dingy, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? And I bet he's been doing hairdryer noises round the bench. I cannot remember the last time I saw an hairdryer on the road, mate.
No.
They used to be all over the place, didn't they, when you had the mod revival back in the 80s and late 80s and that. But they seem to have disappeared again, didn't they?
Was it? They used to try and get as many headlights on the front of them, wasn't it?
Headlights and wing mirrors, wasn't it? And a big old raccoon tail hanging off the thing on the back, wasn't it? But yeah. And again, you just don't see many. Normally it's blokes of our age that have restored one, isn't it? Where
yeah.
They may have found an original Lambretta or something like that.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
And, because they're like, yeah, it's a Lambretta, isn't it? And they've done a full nut and bolt resto on it. And you see them at the shows sometimes, don't you? And you're like, yeah, there's a few grand gone in that bad boy.
Yeah. And several hundred hours of work.
But you just don't see this style now. There are step through mopeds and that about, but they're normally from overseas, aren't they? Far East.
Yes, yeah.
But Vespas and Lambrettas and that, you just don't see them now, do you?
No.
Very distinctive little sound they had, didn't they? James,
go on.
Yeah, carry on, mate.
I was just going to say, on a slightly different note, I was had a head turning session when I saw a very rare Mark II square headlight Ford Capri.
Oh, ding dong!
Yeah,
absolutely.
Being driven very carefully up the A4.
Yeah. My missus came in and she had seen an MGB GT V8. And she had also seen a Ford Cortina 1600E 2-door?
Oh, what, the Mark 1?
Yeah, no, Mark 2.
Mark 2?
Yeah, Mark 2 1600E.
Oh, right.
The little two-door square one. We got a guy round the back of us Who's restoring a Lotus Cortina Mark 1 with the CND lights? Dave. Honestly, mate, I saw him in the paper shop and he was dancing a jig when he got that. That was a good few years ago.
Oh, I'll bet.
He was like, dude, he says, you know, he said, I got myself the Mark 1 Lotus. I've got all the original taste. I'm doing a nut and bolt on it. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. And the other
Fair play
one,
to him.
the other one I saw a few months ago was the old Mark III Cortina.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
You know, the wide stance one.
Yeah. Round about the same time as the Sweeney Granada. Do you remember that? The bronze one with the
Yes,
vinyl
yeah,
roof. Yeah,
yes. Yeah, and it's like,
absolutely.
so they're
Absolutely.
still about.
Mm. Oh, yeah. That's
But
Fox's dream car, that is, the Mark III Cortina. I think it's the 8HL, is it? The GLX, or whatever, the one he likes. But yeah,
yeah, I'm not sure.
yeah. Model officer saying, see you out. Oh, Lynn Dipple's in. She says, hi, Festa, I made it. My stomach was all messed up last night during the
Oh,
hangout. Yeah, you looked a little off colour, bless you. I hope you're feeling a bit better today, Lynn. Lovely to catch up with you again.
hello, Lynn.
April says, just making a mental note, never leave a scalpel near the edge of the bench. Just knocked it off. It fell into my chair between my legs. I haven't jumped so high in years. Oh. How many beads of sweat have you got on your forehead, mate? Was the handle twanging? Oh, yeah.
It might be a
Oh,
little bit too much info.
yeah. Oh, mate. Oh.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
you need? You need to get yourself a Festa approved leather apron, mate, because that's saved me from many. Yeah.
Mm.
Christopher Porter's just posted a picture of the custodies I'm working on. No worries, we'll do a refresh before we come off, so we'll catch up with any of the late posters then.
Yep.
Panther says, I bet you squealed as late or as loud as the week before. And he's also saying, I'm sweating like I've just eaten an hot curry. I bet you are, mate.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh,
Jeez.
mate. Yeah, did you let out a trouser cough? You did, didn't
It
you?
might have been a bit more than a trouser cough.
Just making conversation. Hobby clubs inspired by a former listener. How you can promote face-to-face hobby clubs in this day and age. Yeah, it's a dying thing, isn't it? You know, I know Malcolm does a lot with M4H where he has the little workshops, doesn't he, where people meet up in ye
Yes.
olde community centres and places like that. But for folk like me that can't get out, them days are long gone, mate. So this is where
Mm.
this webcam and the Zoom 24/7 works for me, because I can hang out with me buddies using the webcam. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those, isn't it? Is it going to go down the road of the video hangout, the video sessions? I don't know. I think there's room for
Um,
both, to be
I,
honest with
I,
you.
I think the Zoom sessions, whether
Yeah,
it's Zoom or whatever you use,
yeah,
and club meetings,
yeah,
I think they can quite happily coexist
absolutely,
because it suits everybody's needs.
absolutely, absolutely. Lynn says, time to stand up, Colin. Yeah, I will do when I come off air on this show, Lynn. It's a couple of hours, 2.5 hours. I'm
Mm.
normally, or 2 hours when we come off air. So I go and have a move around once we come off air, darling. But thanks for the reminder, love.
Yeah, yeah. Mrs. W will be sparking up the
Absolutely.
supercharged trolley bus.
Uh, let's do a live paint and chat. I've missed you, says Bazza over at Underdog Painting. He says, what's going on? Also painting. There is a link just above it. The thumbnail didn't work for whatever reason.
Ooh.
But pop over and join Bazza. Lovely chat. And yeah, you'll have a bit of a inspirational painting session with you. Lynn says, yeah, I heard your alarm. Yeah, I am good. See, I do set it. Yeah, I on the Sundays where I know I'm going to be doing this and Fox, I have a breather between the streams now, so I get up and trundle about. Joshua Rysdam has shared a link there. Meet the modeller Jamie Garvin, and Jamie's a smashing chap, really is. And this is one I'm going to be watching later. And yeah, you get to see all the fun and good times he does. And look at the Lambo doors on that kit, Dave. Yeah,
I know. I like that.
that's some really, really exotic builds, and again, really nice bloke. Really nice fella. He's the fella that goes live with Miguel.
Ah, right.
Yeah, over at Devil.game. Yeah. Oh, yeah, well worthy of a watch there.
I was going to say, I thought I recognised that CD.
Yeah, Ross is saying the flight pattern is getting fuller. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's serious dedication to the cause, isn't it?
Mind you, he's got a bit of space. He can get a bit more up there.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I'd have them going around the bottom of the lampshade as well. They're circling, ready to come into land, dear. That's what I'd tell my missus. I know what she'd say to me and all.
Yeah, might that possibly be something enough?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that, though. He cracks me up. It's the way he sneaks additional kits in without her knowing. It's brilliant. That was Jackie's Sunday evening update from last week there. Bit more work going on.
Yep.
That's the thing when you start one of them. It's totally empty, don't you? You look at it and you go, God, I've got this lot to do, really.
Yeah. They are a bit daunting.
Oh, yeah. Philip Prime, more progress on the moment in time bill. Been reshaping AFVQ crew even from the Bronco. Think I may have the essence of the theme. And yeah, I've been watching this one with keen interest because when you see the photo, you're like,
Okay.
yeah, that's going to be a dog to try to recreate, you know, because you've got all the ground scatter and the ruin and all of that lot. But I think he's pretty nailing this bad boy. This is the two tanks that he's been cobbling together to make his Dragonfly variant. And I noticed he's got the figures, look, you know, and it's beginning to start taking shape and see where it's going to go. And
it's starting to fall into place, isn't it?
It is. And yeah, you're looking at it and you're like, yeah, I get it now. It's going to really come along. And yeah, I think he's nailing this, mate.
He's pretty much on course, isn't he?
Yeah. And it does. It just, when you look at the picture there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, he's chopped these all about to get the pose he wants and everything. And I'm like, fair play to you.
Yeah. Absolutely. Kudos for getting this far.
So, Philip, honestly, mate, don't beat yourself up. I think you're nailing this, mate. And I'm keenly following this.
He's not a million miles away from the photo.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I'll be press ganging him on Tuesday to find out, how's it going, mate? This was from Sunday that we done on the Warhammer. Before and after grime streaking, he also used it on top of the turret to create a grime post shade later. Rusty streaks. It is stunning.
It is.
Does make a difference. It really does.
You can take the mick out of him all you like, but when it comes down to his weathering, he's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the banter we have with him, you know, I mean, we know Fox so well that, you know, we can extract the Michael, and he loves it, you know, although he'll plead, oh, they're picking on me. He does love it. It keeps him going, bless him. But also, when we're bantering with, it takes his mind off real life, and he can churn out work like that. And that's why we do it, because all the time we're mocking him live, he's actually sitting there creating this. So for us, our job is done, you know. He's the same with me, you know, he can nitpick and and wind me up and muck about with me because he knows it will distract me enough to get me building at the bench, and that's what we do.
Well, I haven't finished watching your Friday frolic, but you was having quite an in-depth discussion about Ravel.
Yes, our one-man Ravel missions and all of that lot.
Mm.
Scott Sutherland has got a new video up, and it's the ME11296 Striker Dragoon. So pop over. It's full painting and weathering of his 72nd Striker Dragoon. Dorkosaurus said coffee time. Good man.
Good man.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Steve Spencer beanie, some foodie pics, all healthy and low fat. And I must admit, Steve,
I don't care. I could quite happily snaffle all of that.
absolutely. Candygram for Mongol. Jeff is in.
Hello, Jeff.
Festa Dave Lynn, Dorkosaurus, Chaos Panzer, and everyone in the chat. Big hugs to all. Big hugs back, Jeff. Lovely to see you, mate. Lovely to see you. Managed to catch up with him the other day in the hangout. It was really, really nice and entertaining. Do you know, I'm looking at that. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, road trip to Steve's house, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a double portion, please, Steve.
Happy days, mate. Everyone's saying hello to Jeff in the chat there. His little rig he's got set up.
No.
Brilliant, isn't he?
It is.
Yeah.
Very professional.
Yeah. Not that Steve is OCD, but look how everything's lined up, Dave.
Yeah. Do you know there's not even a crumb of dust anywhere?
There ain't, is it? Spot on, mate. Yeah, but I suppose being a chef, you know, with kitchens and environmental inspections and all of that, it probably just is habitual, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so hungry now, Steve.
Oh, that looks so good.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Proper,
I'm so hungry now.
Yeah. Now, fair play to you, Steve. And like I say,
No, well done, mate.
I wish you all the best on your
on your kudos for sticking with
diet.
it, mate.
Kevin's got a new addition to the man cave. Yeah, that was the comfy chair. Look at that.
Ooh. Yeah. As he sort of leant back, and as he's leant back, so the eyelids have slammed shut.
Oh, mate, I can imagine he's had a kip in that. You got to, ain't you? That's the first thing we did.
Oh, yeah.
And that was Ari Styrine's Dragon, Karazi, the Scared from Age Sigma. I slayed a grey, and you liked this dragon, didn't you, Dave?
Well, I was quite, yeah, and then I saw the price and thought,
that changed your mind immediately, didn't it? All right, let's do a refresh because I think someone was saying that they had put some posts in. Let's have a looky-loo. Christopher Robert Poulter, still a work in progress. This is the idea I have for Emerald Custody. Oh, look at that. I like that.
That's kind of grab hold of your eyeballs and rattle them around, isn't it?
That's pretty much a dry slap issued there, isn't it? That's like, have you a bit of him?
No, but I like where he's going.
Absolutely. It's vivid, isn't it? Reminds me of what you see. You know, Edward Leonard did his Black Coach, didn't he?
Yes.
He had the ghosties and the ghoulies with all the blending and that. Reminds me of that.
Yes.
Gorgeous. What colour is that? I wonder. It's like a turquoisey type lime green, is it?
I've no idea, but I like the direction he's going.
I do. I like that a lot.
That is very striking. It makes me wonder what he's going to do with the other bits that he hasn't touched yet.
Absolutely. Like I say, the gold smacks you in the mouth as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. No. Keep going. I like that. I like that a lot.
James's paint racks. Let's have a quick look in the media folder because I haven't been in there a little while. And sometimes stuff sneaks in there that we miss. I'm just going to have a quick scrollykins just to see if anything jumps out at us. Because there has been stuff before that's popped in there. I think that was James's Suzuki, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brum brum noises. And he has done wheelies. He did admit to it.
Good man.
Get in there. Oh, that was that AMG from last week, Dave.
Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it?
We've both ordered the McLaren Senna. Christopher's saying the colour is from scale 75. I'll have a look for that then, mate.
Ooh.
Cheers for that. But yeah, we ordered the Sennas during the week, didn't we? And it's like,
yeah,
they're going to be fun, mate. That was Rossi's tank Dio with the little cat. Brilliant.
Oh, what the one that he started a few days before he posted the picture?
Yeah, my first Dio. Oh, Emerald Alchemy. There you go. Cheers for that, Christopher. Brilliant, mate. Yeah. God, these food trucks are stunning. Damn, there's some sexy work in there. It looks like we're pretty much up to date, which is cool. Yeah, got to show the Panigale, though.
I thought you might.
In it.
Oh, you just can't. Your eyeballs you're drawn to it.
Yeah.
Like a magnet.
Yeah, it is one of them. Yeah. Stunning work. Yeah. Good catch up with Bob in the hangout as well, bless him. Always nice to see him. Got me, I'm in a browsing mood, Dave. You probably noticed. What we got? Yeah, that is us up to date, mate.
Mm.
Brilliant.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was Sarah Jane's Merc, a Mercedes racing car. Look at that, sports car, should I say? Have you some of that?
Nice. Yeah. Very nice.
Get in there. Model Officer's got a fly. Sorry, great show, Colin and Dave, and great work all. Cheers, James. You mind? There you go, mate.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come back and join you. Dave, what can I say, mate? Absolutely stunning stuff again, mate.
Oh. Privileged to have such a gallery.
Absolutely. It's mate, it's proper job, mate. Proper job. Massive thanks to each and every one of you that's posted in the gallery this week. Really means a lot. Without you guys and girls posting, be a show. That's simple.
We wouldn't have anything to look at, and this is all about what you do.
Yeah,
not what we do.
All about you.
Do.
Yeah. But I think, Dave, we'll wrap up a little bit early, mate, because I need to stand up anyway.
Yeah, you need to go and have a trundle.
I can feel Lynn's look of death going. Yeah, so so we'll amble off and have a bit of a chillax. Enjoy your motor racing and all of that lot today, folks. And I'll be back this afternoon with Fox, the guru, and me and Dave will be back for the Wednesday at the bench for a bit more digger goodness, Dave.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, and I've only got 4 days next week.
Yeah, 'cause you've got a weekend off, haven't you?
I've got a long weekend.
Yeah, don't forget, folks, you got James's 48-hour buddy build coming up for M4H, and got Paul's daily streams over at ISM, so pop over and keep him company. And until next week, we'll love and leave you, and stay safe, take care. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe, stay well, everyone.